Hey. I know, guys. I have been gone for a long periodically time. But I just had to lock back in, y'all. I took a little breakity break. It was nice to, dip my feet in the pool a little bit, chill out, but we are back with a banger today. So we're gonna be reacting to two groups today, XLOV and Itzy. Happy Pride Month, y'all, I guess. I mean, shout out to my LGBTQ fam out there. But yeah, so first up, we've got XLOV's 1&Only music video. I'd seen a little bit of this group. I believe they had their first debut or whatever a couple months ago. And I know their whole concept is pretty genderless. So I think it's exciting for them to be coming back, this time of year. Wave your flags, people. And yeah, I mean, I'm super excited. I've already seen a few little TikTok snippets. So let's get into it. Let's turn this up.
Yeah, I need you, baby. 널 위해 불타오른 순간 can't wait for too much longer, baby. I'm a lover. 느껴져 happy cause I know you're the one. So let me know what you wanna do. Let's float away so high up in the clouds. We're in the clouds now.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. What the fuck? Was bro just on his hands and knees and then flipped backwards from that? You know what? I'm not even surprised because I'm pretty sure that's the same dude who in their first song was doing that thing where he was back and then he you know what I'm talking about. Y'all know the little move. I'll try to insert it somewhere up here. But yeah, he was the dude who did that. And I think that he is some insane contortionist. I'm pretty sure bro's got backgrounds in acrobatics or something. But that shit was crazy. Honestly, I have mad respect for this group already for their concept, but the things that they're able to pull off with their choreo, also making interesting choreo and only having 4 people on stage is pretty difficult to do. And even looking at some of the forms that they're using, building those really interesting shapes and ideas into their choreo, I respect whoever their performance director and choreographer is, so kudos to y'all. Let's go back. I'm sorry, I was just really bewildered by what madness and sorcery I just witnessed on this fucking screen, y'all. Wow. I'm trying to be your one and only, call me. So call me whenever you're feeling lonely. Is that LGBTQ? Is this LGBTQ? Y'all, I'm sorry. This is very I'm not used to seeing these themes. Honestly, even their styling. First of all, these guys look I know their concept is genderless. I don't want to misgender people. These individuals, very fashionable, very stylish. They also are extremely beautiful. I'm looking at them. I'm looking at their styling. I'm looking at their faces. They're might need me a piece. I don't know. They're extremely beautiful, and I'm just not used to this entire concept. I think is insane. I think it's insanely it's a breath of fresh air for I think the K-pop industry. We've never gotten anything like this before. So honestly, I don't know. I was vibing with it the first time I heard their first their debut track, and I saw their performances back then, and I am vibing with it even more. I also like that they're kind of introducing back that I feel the kind of the Afro pop era of K-pop kind of left a little bit too soon. I feel it was pretty nice, and I felt there wasn't as much explored. And I think this is a nice, cool, mellow kind of Afro pop beat going on. So, and a little Afro beat pop going on. So I don't know. I'm really vibing with this right now. Hold on. When he caress your body, alright, that when he caress your energy. What you say? Bones in the way, burning in your heart. No ways, I'ma give it to you straight. Give me energy. Straight. What you say? Bones in the way. It doesn't even matter as long as we keep turning it up. We finna turn it up. Mona Lisa,
call me Papi Chulo, mamacita. Mixing you up like I'm serving margaritas.
Papi Chulo.
밀어줄게 원했던 모든 곡으로 밀어 올라가 take you go. Baby you so fine, won't you do myself fine. I don't want nobody else. Float away so high up in the clouds. We're in the clouds now. Only, tryna be your one and only. Only, so call me whenever you're feeling lonely. 가까이 come to fiesta.
They're insane. Like they picked the right people for this group. Like I can't even lie. I'm looking a little too disrespectfully. Like this. And it's like the way they embody that vibe. Like this is insane to me. Wait, y'all say he was getting it. Hold on. The song is also so good. What? How are they? I know why they're not more popular, but I mean, this. What? Y'all, I'm not gonna lie. I need that. I need that. That is insane, you guys. Honestly, I'm low-key speechless. Like, and y'all know I can talk. I'm just a little. What? Like what? Like. They give like intense like baddie energy, like the way that they perform, like the way when they're like doing that little move, it's like they just give such strong like baddie, like bad bitch, like confident, like sexy energy that it like low-key takes me back. Like I'm not used to being you know, I slowly started to get seduced by them. Like they slowly started to seduce me. Like I feel touched in the way I shouldn't feel touched right now. Like it. Look, Happy Pride Month, y'all. That's all I gotta say. Happy Pride Month. No, but like genuinely, I think the song is dope. I think like the little Afrobeat pop chill vibe that they got going on, I think is super dope. I think the sound works really good. I think their voices work really well with a song like this. I don't think from what I've heard any super strong vocalists in this group. But I think that for what they can do vocally, I feel like the track complements them perfectly. And I think really a group like this, like they shine in their performance aspect because I think they're, from what I can tell and from what I've seen in the past, they are amazing performers. Like these are performers that they've got in this group. I think conceptually also, I think they blend super well together. I think that the styling's always on point. I think the choreography is always on point, you know. And I'm really interested to see where they go from here. I really hope this isn't one of those groups that like dies out super quick. I think in a world in which people were saying we're oversaturated with girl groups, but nowadays we're definitely oversaturated with boy groups. And I think no one's really innovating. I think for this to be a non-traditional group has this genderless concept and they're able to really deliver on that concept and it doesn't seem half-baked or half-assed, I think that they deserve their ones, their twos, their threes, their fives, their sevens, and their tens. Like we got to give it to them, y'all. Like they give it up every single time, and I don't know. I'm just running on and I'm drooling at this point. Let me go wipe myself. Oh, but we are moving on. Like I gotta go. On to part 2 of our Pride double feature. Pride Month double feature. We've got Itzy, Girls Will Be Girls. I don't know if y'all know this, but I was an Itzy truther back in, you know, the golden era. 2019 wasn't the golden era, but you know, back in the day I was an Itzy truther. I had faith in them, I still have faith in them, but I think, you know, we've taken a downturn. I think sonically, you know, they weren't able to kind of keep up with the trends and with the change in times, and I think, you know, standards for vocals change. So I am really anticipating and praying that this is kind of the comeback that kind of sets that spark alive again for a lot of people with Itzy. You know, I think they're extremely talented. I think there have been some pitfalls conceptually, but, you know, I think that they were innovative when they first came out. And so I've seen the like teaser film for this, and I thought it was super duper interesting. I thought it was very, very artsy and creative. So I'm hoping that they kind of sink their teeth into that vibe, and that sonically, you know, they can bring to the table what they brought visually. But without further ado, let's get into it. Fingers crossed.
Girls will be girls, 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 will be girls.
Okay, girls will be girls. Hey. Yeah, she actually looks so good with the short hair. So it looks like we're going for a little apocalyptic vibe. This looks giving like a quiet place.
Let me hear you say
I'm gonna pause real quick. I did see some critiques online of people being like, "Oh, the chorus was repetitive." You know, after having just heard it, it is repetitive, but I've noticed a trend recently, honestly, in K-pop. And not even recently, I will say, I think it's been happening for a while, where like sometimes, you know, a chorus is just gonna be a hook repeated over and over and over again. They're not the first to do it, and I will say that if they are gonna do it, I prefer it sound good and like this. Honestly, I'm not too let down by the song so far. I don't think it's super. It's not anything unique or innovative or super cool. But hey, I'm not shitting on it. Like, I don't hate it. Like, let's keep going. Let's give it a continued listen. I love the hair colors and this almost gives me like Resident Evil. They're in like Las Vegas, like the desert. All right. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I don't think it's anything super unique. And, you know, if you saw my face at the end there, I think it's because the realization set in that I just know after, not even just after me making that comparison to Armageddon, I can already see people being upset and probably saying that this is some sort of a ripoff of like aespa. They weren't the first to do the apocalyptic vibe, you know, with Armageddon. So if y'all in the comments arguing that, hey, it's not the space for that. Not the space for that. We're here to talk about the music. And on that note, I think that this was a very safe bet. Like, I feel like they wanted to, I don't know, like, I feel like sound-wise, I feel like they've taken a lot of risks recently, and by recently I mean within the last couple of years, honestly since Sneakers On, that haven't really paid off for them, that in fact have been pretty detrimental to their career. And I think that this comeback, the art video was done beautifully, but I think this song sounds like a very like safe move for a group like Itzy and at the point that they are in their career. I don't think that's a bad thing. I think, you know, sometimes we need space to recenter. I think that after Imaginary Friend, you know, being the song that it was, I don't think Imaginary Friend was a super jaw-breaking or K-pop industry defining moment or even industry standard defying song. But I think it was because it was a safe bet. I think that's what made it like a reliable hit for them. I think that was the reason that it kind of blew up in the way that they did. People are kind of tired of Itzy taking risks, and I don't think they have necessarily the tones to be able to do certain genres and certain sounds. And so I think that they're choosing safe bets for the skill sets of their members. And I don't think this is a bad decision at all. Personally, I girls will be girls will be girls will be girls. I don't know if I'll ever give it a re-listen. I don't know if this is something I could see myself listening to regularly. However, I don't think it's a bad listen. If it came up on my playlist, would I skip it right away? Probably not. I'd probably give it a few listens. But yeah, honestly, I would say, you know, it's a decent track, and, you know, I think it's probably for a lot of people maybe not going to be on their radar too much, but we'll see. And I don't know. I'm just wishing them all the best. I can't hate these girls, and I can't help but like wish the best for them. And so yeah, shit. Hopefully it pans out. Hopefully it pans out. We'll see. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to my latest YouTube video after a long hiatus. Again, I apologize, guys. You know, sometimes you need breaks, and I think for me, I did a lot very fast. Those videos, editing them by yourself, like, it's a lot of work, but I feel really inspired to kind of keep going. You guys have really consistently showed up for me, and I super duper appreciate all of that. I can't stress enough how you guys make this so worth coming back to and so worth continuing to do. And I hope you like what you saw today. If you did, and if you're new here, go ahead and give me a like and a subscribe. I'd greatly appreciate it. And be sure to click that bell for more notifications for any upcoming videos. And that is all for today, homies, schmomies, baby girls. We are out.